My top 10 favorite date night fragrances. Stay tuned.
This could be good for me. Lately I was feeling like I need a purpose. But when you talk to me,
Scott here with another fragrance video. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite date night fragrances. So let's just not have a bunch of talk and a bunch of yapping. Let's just dive right in. I will show you my favorite fragrances for a perfect date night and a fun night out. Let's get started. The first fragrance I want to talk to you guys about is from the house of Ferragamo. Salvatore Ferragamo, Unmo. Go ahead and give Unmo a spray. Beautiful atomizer. This is an absolutely gorgeous scent. Most of the scents that I have here are going to have something in common. They all work well in the wintertime, and they're all pretty much gourmandish fragrances with the exception of a couple. But I really love this fragrance because it's a nice chocolatey vibe. They call it tiramisu in a bottle. It's gorgeous. Because it's powdery, because it's chocolatey, it almost reminds me of here in the States of hot chocolate powdery mix. I really like it. It smells great. It works well on the skin. It doesn't perform awesome. It doesn't project awesome. It becomes a skin scent, but really guys, when you're on a date, that's all you need. After a couple hours of the date, the fragrance does what it's supposed to do, and you should have already sealed the deal by then. And by that time, if you have sealed the deal, guys, you're going to be getting close and intimate, and they're going to smell that fragrance on you. So Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo is just a perfect, warming, chocolatey, great scent, and I really like it. We're going to talk about some Dolce Gabbana, The One. Another one of these classic scents that everybody's got to have in their collection. Perfect for the date night, perfect for this time of year in the cooler weather. I love this fragrance. I do wish it performed a little bit better. There is a parfum version. There is an intense version if you got something a little more stronger. But this one does the trick for me. I love it. It becomes a skin scent after about 3 to 4 hours. The sillage isn't spectacular. It's not bad either though. I really love this scent. It's warming, it's sweet, it's very woodsy. A lot of the fragrances in my collection here have this warming effect from the amber, but it's just a great woodsy, very soft, spicy fragrance, and I love it. It's one of my favorites, and I love wearing it this time of year. It really reminds me of fall and winter, and I highly suggest Dolce & Gabbana, The One. All right, another one of my favorites in my collection for my taste. These are all fragrances, of course, that my missus loves, and so y'all are gonna have something different that you like or that works well for you on a date, but these are just what work well for me and what I like and what give me confidence while I'm out on that date. Let's go ahead and talk about the next one, which is from Mont Blanc Legend Night. Mont Blanc could be had for a very nice price. All right, Legend Night, gorgeous scent. It's aromatic, it's woodsy, it's cozy. It almost, even though it's not listed in the notes, it has this boozy-like quality that I really like. Again, it's powdery. It's just a warm, spicy, it's got a little hint of vanilla. The vanilla in this is not overpowering. Again, this is another one of those that's about 1 to 2 hours on my skin, becomes a skin scent, but it's just a nice, cozy fragrance. And sometimes I can get a little more longevity if I spray it in the hair and spray it on my clothes, and I absolutely love smelling this on me all day long. And if the missus gets close, one of those cold winter days when the rain's coming down or snow, what have you, this is definitely one of those fragrances to get close to. So just a beautiful fragrance, and I love it. And for the price, guys, you can't beat overspraying this one. So, all right, let's dive in, go right on to the next one. A lot of you guys know this fragrance. It's very popular. It's got a lot of hype in the fragrance community, and it's one of my favorites. No doubt it's by YSL, La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Go ahead and give this one a spray as well. Oh, this is probably one of my favorites in the collection. Probably not the favorite, but it's one of my favorites. The cardamom in this is the star. Man, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's almost got like this nutty accord to it. It's very aromatic. The lavender in this is so nice, guys. This is probably, yeah, it might be my second favorite in this group here. Although that's hard to say. Who am I kidding? I'm lying. I love them all. But this one is really, really good. You got to have this one. If you don't have it in your collection, you need to get it. I believe it's a flanker to another one I'm going to talk about, which is YSL L'Homme, and I'll talk about that one a little bit later in the video. But I absolutely love this one, and it's just gorgeous, sensual. It's sex in a bottle, guys. It's so good, and you definitely want to get this one. All right, let's keep this moving. The next one on my list is Dior Sauvage, one of my wife's favorites, so I had to put it in the list. It may not be one of my favorites for a date. I absolutely do love this fragrance though, but my wife loves this one a lot, and so I've got to wear this one when I go out with her. And actually, she actually steals it from me and sprays it on herself as well. Beautiful atomizer. Oh. Man, this one is so good. It's musky, it's warm, it's fresh, it's spicy. The amber's in it. You guys know that there's ambroxan in this that helps us project. This is probably the best projecting one I have in the group. There's some other ones that are pretty good, but this one's probably the best. Dior did this one right. You guys know about it. It's dark, mysterious. Johnny Depp does the commercials for this. But this, guys, this is absolutely awesome. I love it, and you guys will too. The fruitiness in this, it's just great. It's just magical. There's something magical about owning Dior Sauvage, and I highly suggest you guys getting it if you haven't tried it. And it's very versatile. That's one of the great things about this one. You can wear it anytime, not just on a date as well. It works in the summer and the winter. So I highly suggest, if you're starting on your fragrance journey, picking up Dior Sauvage. All right, moving right along. The next one we're gonna talk about is one of my favorites from the house of Maison, France's Kurkdjian. This is considered a niche fragrance. This one's a little bit pricey out of all the ones I've showed you so far. You're gonna pay a pretty penny for this, but it's well worth it. Guys, this is simplicity in the bottle. The bottle design is simplistic. I'll go ahead and put a picture on the screen because I've only got a decant. And like I said, this is up there in price, so that's okay. I'll get my hands on it one day. But the bottle's simplistic, the ingredients are simplistic. I think there's only like 3 or 4 ingredients: amber, benzoin, tonka, and vanilla, guys. And that's all they need. It's so amazing. I think there's a little bit of Lebanon in there as well. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and spray that for you guys. And I hate wasting that. Ugh. Tonka, vanilla, amber. That's all you need to know. Warm, cozy, sweet, seductive, sexual, just gorgeous, guys. You need to have this if you don't have it. If you're a collector and you can spare the change, guys, go out, run out and get this one. This is a masterpiece for me. It's one of my all-time favorites, and I highly suggest you having this in your collection. All right, let's go ahead and keep this moving. All right, guys, if any of y'all know me, you know this is one of my favorite houses. It's from the house of Guerlain. It's from the L'Homme Adiel line. It's one of my all-time favorite houses. I love every scent they have. I have every scent they have. One of my all-time favorites, and I absolutely adore, love the Adiel EDP Eau de Parfum. All right, guys, let's go ahead and give this one a spray. Atomizer's gorgeous. Spectacular. The cherry note in this is amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite cherry scents that's out there, guys. I also love Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, but to me, I love this way more. I love the nuttiness in this. It's got an almond note in here that is absolutely beautiful. That's what separates the L'Homme Adiel line from everything else. It's got that almond note, and it just takes it in a different direction. It's gorgeous, it's woody, it's amber, vanilla, sweet, it's just cozy. I absolutely love this one. It's one of my all-time favorites, guys. It's so gorgeous. You need to go ahead and get a bottle of this. It's one of the best cherry scents on the market. All right, guys, let's dive into the next one. All right, this one is really special to me, guys. A lot of you guys who are frag heads, who are fragrance collectors, who have been in the community for a while know about this guy. If you're new to the channel or just watching this or just came by, I highly suggest you look up the company Zarharoff. You'll find them at www.worldzarharoff.com. Today we're going to be talking about Signature Noir, guys. I absolutely love the man behind this company, but I don't want that to jade my review on this fragrance. So let's go ahead and spray it. Beautiful atomizer. Gosh, I love this fragrance. Love the way this smells, guys. I have this Signature Pour Homme, and it's one of my all-time, if you guys know me, it's one of my all-time favorite fragrances. I have over 100 fragrances, and it's my #1 favorite fragrance is this Signature Pour Homme. But guys, this one is basically the same, except the lavender is just dialed way down. And what you're left with is something very dark and mysterious, a little incensey. I know that's not a word, but it's my word. A little incensey, a little woodsy, a little more stronger. It projects just a little bit more. But what I love to do with this, guys, I love to spray this on, and I love to layer this with my signature pour home. I spray this on first, and I'm one of those nuts that drowns myself in fragrances, but I spray this one on first, and then I layer it with the signature pour home, and it's just an absolutely beautiful combination. But with that said, this stands alone on its own, and it's definitely a night scent. You can wear it to the club to attract the ladies, but you can also wear this on a date, and if you want to get lucky, this is going to do it for you guys. The lavender's dialed way down, but the sexiness is dialed way up. Gotta have this one. All right, let's keep it going. All right, guys, the next one we're going to be talking about is Jet Black Reserve. Go ahead and spray this one, guys. This is just a recent pickup for me, and I really started to like this fragrance. Again, this reminds me of just, it's kind of like a skin scent, guys. It's kind of like the YSL L'Homme line. It doesn't project like a beast. It doesn't last all that long, but it does the job. It's warm, it's woody. There's some cardamom in this for sure. It's very fresh, it's aromatic. I love it, it's sensual. A lot of these just have a warming effect. Almost all the fragrances I've talked about has some kind of spiciness or warming effect to them. This one is no different. It's very beautiful, guys, very aromatic, fresh and spicy. I highly suggest, if you guys haven't heard of Michael Malou of London, I suggest you check them out. They have some beautiful fragrances. My wife just recently got a scent from them that she absolutely adores. So they make men's and women's scents. And I love, look at the cap, magnetic cap, that's class. Guys, great niche house. You should check out Michael Malou. And the name is Jet Black Reserve. Gorgeous date night scent if you haven't heard. All right, let's keep this going. Another fragrance I want to talk about is one of my favorite reviewers, Stephen Redolescence. He's the creative director of the company Navitus. And I absolutely love his company. I love his branding. I love that man. He's always been very kind to me, and you guys know him and if you're a frag head. Here we are. We've got Intimus. Let's go ahead and show you guys the bottle. This thing is absolutely beautiful. This is a handcrafted fragrance. Let's go ahead and give it a... Ooh, look at that atomizer. Oh. Oh man, I love this one. This is such a gourmand delight. Beautiful, beautiful scent. It's fresh, floral. Not the florals will dial down, so it's not too bad, but it's very fruity. I love the fruitiness in this, and the vanilla and the fruitiness that just make this a beautiful, gourmandish, sexy scent that works well this time of year. I highly, if you guys haven't heard of Navitus, anything in that line, absolutely amazing. Check them out, guys. This is a scent worth getting to know. This is a fragrance company worth getting to know, and I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to dive in this year and check out more from them. So, perfect date night, perfect name for a date night set, Intimus by Navitus. All right, guys, that does it. Those are my 10, but I just wanted to give maybe 2 honorable mentions real quick. Another great scent would be the L'Homme YSL. I already mentioned that, and Lost Cherry is also a great gourmand scent. So check out either one of those guys, Lost Cherry, L'Homme IDL, perfect honorable mentions for a date night. And if there's any one that you guys are thinking of that maybe I forgot, or ones that work for you that you really like, let some of my viewers know down in the comments what you think. I love hearing from you guys. I love getting your feedback. I love the banter and going back and forth and talking fragrances. I can do it all day long. Guys, I really appreciate you helping me. I cherish that. Thank you guys for your friendship. Please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you found any value in it whatsoever, please hit the like button. Please hit the bell notification. Tell all your friends, guys. And remember, always be yourself as long as yourself smells good.